like J.Brock, cause I can score with a second on the clock.
Okay, so we got to jump into South Central University. Y'all doing a lot of great things. I mean, turkey giveaways, really in the community, and also the proceeds are going to charities, right?
Right.
Okay, so speak on the creation of South Central University.
So South Central U, so like when I was in college, like when I seen football wasn't going the direction I wanted it to go, I told myself, like, you got to come up with a brand, like, you know, because I was in business. I was like, you got to have something you could stand on. Like, you feel me? So then it took me like 2 years. I was just thinking about names. Then I thought South Central University. I'm from South Central. I done did everything with every degree you could get, basically. So I'm like, South Central University. Like, so basically what I'm doing is these younger cats, I'm taking them to school, like how to navigate through all the drama, all the BS to go to school and, you know, just be something in life. So how it really started was I went through so much in college and just high school, like just, you know, so many situations where, like when I got out of college, I had like a burden on me, like I had something like, I felt like it would just hold me down. So I just start writing. Like I'm like, just start writing everything that happened, like from like when I grew up to the time it was that day. So then I'm like, I'm gonna call this book South Central University. So that's a Clap It Up exclusive too, right there.
Yeah. South Central University, School of Hard Knocks.
So yeah, so look, I wrote the book. The book is pretty much finished. So now I'm just working on like the edits and the rollout and stuff like that. So that's how South Central U started. And then, you know, I do it with my boy Cam. So
shout out Cam.
I told him like, bro, I got some things, South Central U. He was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I said, I'm gonna write a book. Ooh. He was for it. And then I was talking, I'm gonna have a, so the plan was just to write the book and have a hoodie. Yeah. Like with the book. That was the plan. Yeah. Then that's when Cam came along, like, nah, we gonna drop clothes. So if you see this right now, I got on this "Never Doubt Yourself" shirt. That's what we
that's
said.
Big.
You never doubt yourself, bro. Yeah. Like you could take it far. So, like we got clothes and everything, and it's like it's not about the money. You know, a lot of people get into clothes and business. They think about money. Yeah. But our whole goal is to inspire, like the youth. So like I coach high school too. So all the kids, they're like, oh, you got a clothing line, you went to school. Like that's what, because we used to see it, drug dealers, like they coming up. You feel me?
For sure, yeah.
Like they haven't. It's like, nah, bro, you could be cool like this.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then after that, basically, I wrote the book. Then he came along and he like, let's do the clothes. Then after that, like the ideas just start flowing. So then that's when it was a school I went to, St. Rayfield's Middle School. So that was a Catholic school I went to in South Central. It was off like Vermont and Florence. And I just caused that school so much, so much distraction. Like, bro, they like, cause with me, I was bad. Like, I was really bad. Yeah. But like, I always been smart. I have like all A's, but on my behavior,
you B or you
one.
Yeah,
you know, either 1 through 4.
Yeah,
it used to be like 1. At the top, it used to be like all 4s for the behavior. Yeah. So then, so like, I just called them so much, and then. It was my basketball coach at the time. We had went to the Final Four, played at Staples Center Heat, and he was the vice principal. Yeah. Like, he was the only reason I stayed at that school. They wanted to kick me out every day. So I just felt like that was my way of showing him thank you. Like, so I went back to there, and me and Cam linked up, and we paid the kid tuition off for the whole, thing. And that was based off solely off people buying shirts. Like, you buy a shirt, it's gonna go back to a good cause, and then. Thanksgiving came along, we finna do a turkey drive. Yeah. Boom. So we did the turkey drive. Then this past year, I did it with my other boy, Hustle Highlights. Yeah. He got some stuff coming too. So like we linked up and we gonna drive the G-Wagon through the hood with 100 turkeys.
Yeah, hard.
Like, because you gotta think about it. When we was growing up, we used to want to see that. Like, like we used to be on the block, like, we trying to make it out. We want to see somebody come like, in a G-Wagon, you give it out. Right. Like, that'll motivate you. So, like, when I'm sliding through the East, I used to go back to my old blocks and all that. I'm throwing people I grew up with, they moms, they grannies, I'm throwing them turkeys. Like, like, you feel me? I ain't where I want to be, nowhere where I need to be, where I want to be yet, but it's like, on the way up, I got to show people, like, no matter where I take it, no matter where I go, I'm right here.
Never forget.
This with my heart. This with my heart at. Like, I'm going to take it far. I know I'm going to take it far, but I'm letting y'all know, like, I ain't gonna be there. You can't say I changed. Like when I make it, cause I'ma still get back. I'ma still do that. And then I just felt like it was a clever way. Like we got the merch, we got the brand. You can stand on it, and we helping. So like, so we just put that together. like I feel like I'm saying we ain't even scratched the surface yet. Like this is just the beginning with that. So
that's a beautiful thing, and I can tell that you are genuine about what you got going on. This ain't no act. This is really who you are.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you feel me? Like with the viral stuff, they think it's an act.
Yeah.
Like, see, I get serious, get back turkeys, but anybody who know me since growing up, I've always been
like that.
Always been like.
Yeah.
So when they be like, oh, you doing it for clout? I don't even read the comments and all that. Because my real folks know, like, no. Like,
that's just who he is.
Yeah, like, no. Yeah. Like, it's some stuff off that we can't even post on the Instagram. They gonna ban me forever if I post. You feel me? So with the Larsa and all that and all the viral stuff, that's cool. Like, you know, people got their own opinion and that's good. But at the end of the day, like Nipsey said, I read the same book Nipsey read, Contagious. Yeah. You got to get people talking. That's right. Now they talking. Yeah. So y'all gonna talk, y'all want to talk about the Floyd, the Larsa, we gonna talk about all that. But when you go to my page, oh, South Central U, you gonna click on that link, South Central U.
I mean, right there in your bio, 3 college degrees. You can't ignore that.
Yeah, so they gonna cut, like, I ain't just nobody on Instagram smoking weed all day, looking like, bro, like, say what you want. Like, it's not gonna make me feel no type of way. Yeah. Get out here with me and get back. Like, it's people in need. Yeah, facts. It's people in need. Get out here with me. Facts. You got so much of an opinion. Yeah. Get out here with me. Facts. You feel me?
And put in that work. I mean, that's the most respectable thing, instead of judging, you know what I'm saying, which I can understand people doing that, but at the same time, like, when you really get to sit down and talk to people, you understand they human just like me.
But look, you gotta think, like I say, I got marketing and all that. Like, so I know what get people
catch
talking.
The attention.
So at first I came in like, I'm gonna do it like genuine, like it's genuine, but I'm gonna do it this way. Mm-hmm. And I seen that way going. I see where it was going. But I'm like, damn, it happened by accident, because I remember with Wayne Gretzky. I seen Wayne Gretzky at the stadium.
Yeah, what up, Wayne?
Yeah, I said, my boy. Like, I'm popping it to him. Yeah. And then, like, that's when I first got on TikTok, bro. Yeah. I promise you, that's when I first got on TikTok.
Yeah, give him the game on TikTok. You was breaking that down to me.
Yeah, so that's when I first got on TikTok. So when I seen how TikTok work, you put all the hashtags, and I seen how, like, people view, I'm like, I could make some real money off this. Like, that was my thought. Because I'm always thinking, like, business money. Yeah. So it's funny. Like, I was posting old videos and stuff. They was getting little interactions. Then I posted Wayne. I'm like, hey, Wayne, I see you, boy. Like, I'm messing with him. So, bro, I promise you everything, bro. I posted that, and I exited the app. I forgot I posted that. I forgot I posted it. Mm-hmm. Like, I was just... And then I went a week later, it had like 600,000-700,000. I'm like, I had a gang of comments. And the thing about that Wayne thing, I was showing them love, right? Yeah. But it was still people in the comments. How dare you talk to him like that? Mm-hmm. You feel me?
They gonna say something regardless.
They gonna talk regardless. So that's what I say. You gotta do you. You gotta be you. Yeah. So then with the next hit was Larsa. I think it was Larsa. Like, I was with Bam.
Yeah. Shout out Bam. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even know that was Larsa. Yeah. And then it was Mike. He like, cuzzo, that's Larsa and Mike's son. So I'm like, bro, I'm finna go light her up.
The boy Mike's son? Come on, man.
I'm already at the game turned. I'm like, bro, I'm finna go let her have it. Yeah. Like, you feel me?
And I mean, it wasn't no nervousness before this.
Bro, what? Like, what Nip say? He said, I told this world I'm a star and I'm gonna need a stage. That's how I feel. Ooh. Like, I need a stage. Like, like you feel me? I'm gonna put on the show when it's time. Yeah. And when it's time to be serious, I'm gonna be serious. So, boom, I did it. I didn't curse. I didn't call her no type of name, nothing. I just told her she was cold. Like, that's Mike's son.
You a cold motherfucker. You feel me? Hey, and shout out to Gervonta Davis, because he reposted that too.
And that's big too, because, like, Gervonta after Floyd, you know, Floyd, one of my favorite. Yeah. But after Floyd, Gervonta, the next time I come out and watch him, I done went to his fight. Yeah. Like, when he fought in LA. Yeah. So to see him tweet that and stuff like that, I'm seeing, like, I'm like, this where it's going. Yeah. This where it's going. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. But it was like, marketing is crazy how, bro, we had these iPhones right here, bro. Yeah. Like, you could make billions of dollars off this right here. Yeah. But a lot of times, what we do, we scroll on Instagram all day. Oh, look at him. Look at, like, they politic all day. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, stop politicking on people. Stop worrying about how many people likes you get, whatever. Make money off this.
Bro, the phone can change your life. I started shooting, shout out to BTW Productions. When I started shooting my podcast, all I had was my phone and some lavalier mics off of Amazon.
Right. So look, I'm gonna tell you. So like, they call it for those people who don't know, they call it social currency. Like, you feel
Social
me?
currency, okay.
So basically, like once I start getting all the views on TikTok, I start looking at the requirements. Like, how do I get monetized on this? So it said like you have to have like 10K followers. Then you gotta have like 100,000 followers. 100,000 views in the past 30 days. So I was at like 2,000 after the Larson thing. So I'm just like, I'm gonna get to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought it was gonna take longer, but next thing you know, like a week later, shot up. That's when I did the Floyd video.
Yeah.
Like with Floyd, we see Floyd, we at the stadium. I'm like, Floyd not just right here like chilling.
Bro, just chilling too.
Like I'm not like K Rich is not in the building. Like, you feel me? Like that's how I was looking like. They like, that's Floyd. I'm like, do you know who I am? Like I'm gonna go light him up. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So then I let him chill for a minute because I'm enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Then you know my little Don kick in, a little Julio
The
kick
Don
in.
Julio.
So I'm like,
No.
I'm like, Floyd, I'll knock your ass out.
Yeah.
Like people thought I was playing, but like in my mind, like I'm just so fearless. I'm like, Floyd, I'll knock you out. Like that's how I really felt though.
Is there any like embarrassment afterwards? You just like, fuck it, I did it.
Bro, embarrassment. People probably embarrassed for me more than I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed
that's
for
what I'm
myself.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, like, you know, family members, they be like, you gotta stop that.
Yeah. I just want you to be careful. That's all.
Yeah, that's what they be saying.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, bro, how I be telling people like, bro, like, if somebody gonna come to me, they gonna have to put up a real fight. Like, like,
and then here's the thing too. Now you at the point to where
they know
you
me.
see the opportunity and you like, if I don't do it, I gotta regret. I'm gonna regret that.
Man, that's what happened with Floyd.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because
Yeah.
I was on the way out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm finna leave, because the game they was getting popped. That was Georgia versus
Oh
TC.
yeah,
I
dog
was finna
walking.
leave.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, that's Floyd right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, I promise you, I was on the way out. I was like, nah, it's good. Something in my mind kept telling me, like, bro, like, what you holding back for? Like, what you holding back for?
Yeah.
Like, why are you holding back?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I would have regretted that, because, well, I would have regretted it, but now that I see what that video did, and now like I'm monetized and like TikTok paying me and stuff, like, and I'm seeing like the reaction, like that would have been a big opportunity miss for me.
Miss for you. You would have had to live with what if. Why didn't I?
Bro, so it was just like basically like, but with that, like I don't be embarrassed because, bro, I do that without the camera. That's what people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
been doing it.
We can have no phone, nothing. We could be out somewhere. I'm gonna do probably the craziest thing, and I'm gonna just be like, all right, next. Like, you feel me? So, so it's more so like when you step in a certain light in a certain lane, and it's kind of like frowned upon.
Mm-hmm.
It take like Desi Banks and all. It take a certain type of individual to be able to handle that. What come with that?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel me? You gotta be able to handle the backlash. Like, that's why you see a lot of people, they been child stars and then they go crazy. Yeah. Like, because they can't handle, they want everybody to love them. But I'm not here to be loved. I'm not here to be, like, you can love me or hate me pretty much. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm going to still be me. And I'm going to show you love, even if you hate me. Like, it's all love. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah. So then after the Floyd video, it was LeBron. Like,
LeBron, dog. I mean, LeBron looked at him like.
So the funniest part about that, like, homie, like, we finna go to the Laker game. I said, bro, I'm finna light LeBron up. I said it. Like, I'm like, so now I feel like, bro, if it's an opportunity, I'm snatching it every time. Yeah. The crazy thing about LeBron is, I'm thinking LeBron just gonna not hear me or hear me and just keep walking.
You really caught his attention.
He really gave me what I needed. Yeah. This social media is about content, bro. Yeah, that's all they care about. Yeah. Like, nowadays, people be hitting me up. Oh, I love your content. Oh, keep going. Because at the end of the day, it's like business. It's like you gotta find a niche. You feel me? Yeah. You gotta find what you do good, and then you gotta do it. Like, you gotta, like, this is what people been missing. Like, when people see celebrities, oh hey, whoop 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 whoop. Yeah. Oh hey, but ain't nobody just going at them. Yeah. Like, bro, they rich. They don't care at the end of the day. Like,
I think people are more so just afraid of what can happen to them in that situation.
Yeah, but we from the East. What are we afraid of? We seen gunshots. We seen everything. Like, What are we not afraid of these people?
Yeah,
Like we kicking the door down. Like,
but that's your confidence.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
And like you said, you got to have that thick skin because just as many people's going to praise you, there's
They're
going to be
gonna
as
hate
many
you.
people that hate you. But at the same time, even if you're doing good,
So look,
you still going to get that.
you think everybody, not even, I know this kind of controversial, but you think everybody liked Donald Trump? He was the president.
Nah.
He was the president.
Yeah, for sure.
It was people that loved him and then people that hate him, but he was at the top of the United States at one time. And you think everybody liked Barack Obama?
No.
You feel me?
No, for sure they
No
don't.
matter what president, we talking about the highest
Yeah.
you could get. No matter what president, it's people that love that president, it's people that hate that president. So,
That's the truth. That's the truth. And that's the thing, too. Like, no matter how good you do, no matter how bad you do, some people going to like you, some people not. But you still got to do you at the end of the day. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So, speaking of that, you got to have one of the biggest hearts that I know of to step out and take them chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. You got to have the biggest heart. So, what's something that you feel is a limit? How far won't you go?
I mean, just like you talking about with the little
This
viralness.
viralness, yeah.
As far as it getting physical and like
Yeah.
disrespecting somebody's family or
And I'm glad you said that. You said you don't call them out their name. None of
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I seen you
Yeah.
going at the Rams too.
oh the Rams, man, because I'm in there every Sunday, so
Yeah. And you on the floor?
every time,
Bro, this dude was on the floor.
every time.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but with that, it's just like the Rams, they spoiled us, bro.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
they done sent, they done
Yeah.
they done got what's the boy, Odell, we got
Yeah.
Darnold, we had Cup, we had Woods, and then this year they want to just go crash.
Man, you know what? And then won the Super Bowl at the house. But I'm gonna tell you something. After that halftime show, they could not have lost that game because if they had lost that game, that halftime show it wouldn't have hit like it did.
It wouldn't have.
It wouldn't have hit like it did, bro.
Yeah.
So speaking on, okay, so you a Rams fan?
Yeah, since they've been to LA, I'm one of them.
No,
Yeah.
me too. Me too, though. So when they came here, they actually made noise really fast.
Yeah, when they
You know
had
what I'm
Todd
saying?
Gurley and all that. Yeah,
they made noise hella fast. So shout out to the Rams, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, we got to talk about this, bro. Where do you see this, or where do you see this helping you get? Because obviously you're trying to get somewhere with this.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself going with this?
So basically, like, you know how they be like, Instagram, nothing, all that, social
Yeah,
media,
that's-
nothing.
that's
it
nice.
don't matter how many followers you got. Like, I look at these followers as consumers. So,
Facts. Yeah.
so the more followers I get, like, I don't plan to just go trolling everybody. Like, when the opportunity presents itself, I might. I didn't run across a lot of celebrities. I let them go about their day. But when the opportunity presents itself, I might do it. And then the more people gain fans, boom. And then that's when you got enough fans or followers or whatever. That's when you switch the message back to this. You feel
That's
me?
a beautiful thing because Pac even said something like, you said Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
Pac says, you know what get the people attention is the rah rah, all the crap talking.
Bro.
But then I can bring them back to where I need them to go.
Like Floyd.
Yeah.
I live Floyd up, right?
Yeah.
How did Floyd make his name? How did he make his money? He was trolling his fighters. He was trolling the people, his opponents. So that money made, he throwing money, all that. And you feel me? So it's like people want to see certain things, and that's a part of business. Like it's like branding is everything, bro. So like right now, like what Nip say? He said, "Niggas looking like I had it wrong. Now them
But now
niggas know I had it right." You feel me?
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta just step out your lane and comfort zone. And the thing is with me, like I'm so fearless and to step out my lane and comfort zone, it'll make other people uncomfortable. Like,
Yeah, facts.
for me, like,
Facts, yeah.
like what are you doing? But it's like, bro, I always had this. Like, I didn't just go get 3. Like, you can't get 3 degrees and just be a dummy trolling
Nah,
people.
you
Like,
can't,
you gotta,
yeah.
like, this is all branding. Like, you feel me? So, like I said, followers, they gonna build, and then that's when we switch the message back. That's when we drop the book. That's when we drop more clothing. That's when we, okay, here's South Central University. This gonna turn into a nonprofit. That's what I really want to turn into. So I don't get a dime off of it. Like I want this all go back to the East. Like, so my main goal is, like, once I get the nonprofit and build up, I want to have like it's like a school youth center on the East, like right in the heart of the East. I'm talking about like a turf foot. Remember, like the past.
Yeah.
Like the past, like Dre, he had the barbershop, he had the clothes where you could make clothes.
Yeah.
Then he had the weightlifting in the back. So mine, I see that, like, I want to be in the heart of the East, and I want to have like like a big, like 2 courts, basketball, a big turf football field. Then I want to have a classroom where you go and do your work, you study, and then you just stay off the streets. Like,
that's a beautiful thing.
It don't even close. Like, you could be here all night if you want. Because there's some kids, they don't want to go home. Like, their moms might be, into something different in life, or they probably don't have their parents, so they need somewhere where they feel loved at.
Man, bro, that's beautiful that you say that, because you have a plan. You're not just out here being reckless for nothing. Now, other than throwing the bottles up in the sky,
the ruthless challenge.
throwing the ace of spades in it. But the thing is, you have a plan to make it all make sense.
Hey, what Nipsey say? He say, we call this aggressive intelligence. You got to be aggressive with it. Like, a lot of times, like the nice person finish last, bro. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get easty.
Yeah,
like,
that's what Eric Thomas say. Nice finish last, man. Why do you think it's like that, bro?
Because
they're not. I think it's not. They don't want to take the chance. Right?
I go back to what we was talking about earlier, bro. Yeah. So say for instance, you and you in 3rd place, I'm in 4th place, but I see you as a nice guy. Like, I'm gonna step right over you. Watch out, get out the way. Yeah. Because I'm trying to get to that top spot. Yeah. So it's like, you got to think, when you up here, it's people coming. So you got to be the big bad wolf. But once you finish demolishing the competition, you got to go back. And Nip said, he said, go flourish, double back, and come and get your niggas. So, like I said, I used to tell all my people to plan all the time and all this. And I was wasting time telling them. Yeah. I figured out I was wasting time telling them, hey, let's start this podcast. Let's do this. Let's do this. They're like, yeah, we gonna get to it. Then they hit a blunt or two and start talking about some other shit. So I'm like, I'm wasting time telling y'all, let me just go flourish. Then I'll double back. Yeah. And if you want to come, you're going to come. But after that, it's going to be too late. We taking off.
Well, see, everybody don't have the same drive that you have. And that's another thing, too. When it comes to, like, what you want to do, you got to understand, ain't nobody going to be as serious as you about what you want to do.
And that's what I had to learn. Because my whole thing was, I always was a team player. Like, I always been a team captain. Like, from the demos to college to high school, I always been like a team captain type of guy. So as a team captain, you got to rally up your troops. So I try to take that into this in the real world. But the real world, it's like every man for themselves.
That's all it is. It's man dog eat dog. Now I got to ask you now, okay, as an ex-athlete, we all play the game. We all had that love for the game. At some point in time, that's all we want to do with our life. Yeah. In between walking away from the game and jumping out into the real world, was there any type of confusion or depression or kind of like, what am I going to do with my life?
I'm going to tell you this, like, this is real, raw, and uncut. Like, so after I got my BA, I got a scholarship offer, right? Boom, I was here for the summer, and then I went right to Minnesota. So then after Minnesota, like, I'm playing, like, so when I got to Minnesota, I didn't realize, like, bro, you got a year, and then you're going to be back home. Yeah. When I got back home, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was around homies, like, I was in the streets, like. Yeah. So I'm sitting around with the homies, like, in the crib, like, in the streets. I'm seeing all this type of stuff. And my conscience is like, bro, like, you did all that to come back and crash out.
This ain't it, huh?
You did all this to crash out. Yeah. So that was like a real time for me, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, when you get out, what people don't understand, like, when you get out of college, you got your friends that been working for 10 years. They've been working. Facts. Then you got your friends that's, like, probably traveling or got kids. Then you come back, you like, damn. And then you got your homies in the streets. And then it's just like, you got to figure it out. Like, because people think because you got a degree, you're going to get a job right off the back.
It's not how it works.
So, just being from where I'm from, like, my friends that I grew up with, like, they was in the streets. So, like, I'll be around them, and I wouldn't unconsciously not knowing, like, after a month or two, I caught on, like, damn, I'm back in the streets. Like, you feel me? So that's when I had to, like, sit down and reevaluate and, like, damn, bro, this is not what you want. So that's when I started writing the book. And then as I'm writing the book, bro, like, it was like therapy. Like, I went through every emotion writing it. Like, I shed tears writing it, like, all time.
Word?
Like, yeah, because, bro, like, I went through some real situations where it was like, and I put myself back in the moments to, like, really let the people feel it. Like, so I shed tears. I I had joy. It was some stuff I was like, I don't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about it. Like, so it was that point, that was the turning moment where it was like, that's when I started, I'm finna write the book. I'm finna shade off. I'm finna then that's when the South Central you started. That's when I'm finna go this direction.
That's right. Yeah. You had you know, a lot of the time when we are, because I remember like jumping out when I got out of college too, I was feeling like, man, I'm out of place.
That's exactly how I felt.
Like I'm out of place now. Like this, I feel working
the
these jobs.
The crazy thing is, not to cut you off, but the crazy thing is, you went to Langston.
Yeah.
I went to school like an hour away from Langston.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Northwestern Oklahoma State.
Yeah, we got popped by them in football too. They
y'all played?
They popped us. Yeah,
Dang,
sure did.
So I used to drive out there, and then that was different. Like, see, for you, like when I went to Langston, I seen it was the same as what I was going through, but y'all had black community.
Yeah.
Like me, I was like at a PWI, so it was like I was out of place, bro. So think about being there all them, like I was there for like 3. Think about being there all them years feeling out of place, then coming back to where you feel like you went in place, and then you come back and you out of place.
Out of place, yeah, because you have evolved.
Yes,
it's not that wasn't your norm for so long.
So then people look. So now you just like out of place everywhere. So now you gotta find your place.
Yeah,
you feel me? And I found it like I'm the motivation. Like, I feel like I'm the voice of the streets.
Yeah.
Like you, like whoever think they the voice or whatever, like I'm the voice. Like nobody doing this. Like I'm teaching like how to prosper, how to really win, and stay away from jails. You feel me? So that's how I feel like, and I found my place in this shit.
Man, from the low bottoms east side, man. I mean, if you know anything about the east side, you know what the east side is.
Yeah.
So I gotta tell you, the fact that you standing here today and you have accomplished and you working on what you working on, that's a beautiful situation.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And that is definitely gonna be inspiration for the next person and you using it for the right way.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? The fact that you want to give back to the kids and give the kids the opportunity to see you be you.
Yeah.
Knowing where you from. Like you can do it too.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? What's stopping the next person from doing it and you was able to do it?
Nothing. It's just their mind. They gotta put their mind to it. They gotta block out all the negativity. Cause it's like I be saying, I could wake up and be these niggas every day. I could go jump in the streets right now. I could wake up and be you any day. But you can't wake up and be me.
And be me and been through the things that you've been through.
Man, and it's like, they don't know, like, we doing their job for them.
Yeah.
Cause they trying to off us for real in a different way.
That's a fact.
But we just they sitting back clapping it up.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's just what it's about, bro. Like it's about making it.
That's what it's about, man. So y'all need to make sure y'all tap in with the homie K Rich. I'm trying to tell you, man, if you ain't learned nothing about him today, then I mean, I don't know what's up with you. My boy got a whole lot going on. The book is coming. More viral moments. Like I say, I pray the homie be safe and do everything, you know, and in the correct way. But man, shout out to the homie, South Central University.
Appreciate you for
Ruthless,
having me, man.
Low bottoms of the east side, man. Another demo great up in here.
Hey.
Let them know what you clap it up for, bro.
Hey, I clap it up for life, success. I clap it up for the journey. Like, I clap it up for the wins, the losses. I can just clap it up for us.
That's
like,
right.
Just prosper.
Yeah.
But before we get out here, I really want to clap it up to you because, like I told you off camera, like I seen your growth and development. I seen you hopping out the truck when you was at work, clapping it up, like starting. I remember you started like it was like you was hustling, and then I just seen your elevation. So I want to clap it up to that.
Yeah, straight like that.
Hey, keep hustling, keep grinding, and we gonna reach the top.
Yeah, hey, straight like that. If you didn't know, it's only up, and it's about that time. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir.